There are talks that I wish someone gave me as a man. So I'm gonna give them to you today. Boundaries are more important than respect. It's super important to establish boundaries in your relationships, in your businesses, with your friends, earlier rather than later. If you don't set these boundaries soon, people will take advantage of you and they will push to see how much they can get away with without knowing your boundaries. So establish them in a gentle way. Let people know what's okay and what's not. And if they cross a boundary or cross too many of them, be willing to walk away. There is no level of scarcity in life. There's an abundance of people, romantic interests, friends that you can make. There's infinite possibilities. Set boundaries early. The next is building your character before you build your bank account. I recall a story of a friend who told me about a multi-level marketing scheme when I had no idea what they meant when I was 20 years old. And he told me that I had to go sign up and then I had to go out and recruit people, as you know how the MLM schemes work. But I knew that my value system, where someone could lose their money if I shill them something, would never let me be at peace. So I said no to that. What that led to was an abundance of opportunities in my life. There were trades I could take. There were jobs that I got that had great equity. I had no dearth of opportunities when I turned down that one way to make money. So choose your values. Do not do something if it's going to hurt people and scam people. Make money the way that is in line with your social and value system. It's always character first and the money will follow. I know it sounds like only the evil people in the world actually make money and only you have to be a complete scammer, especially crypto tells you that you need to be this turbo scammer LARPer to make money and you need to tell people lies so that you can benefit. That is absolutely not true from my experience. From my experience, your values, once they're strong, still lead to amazing opportunities and builds trust with people. And on those same lines is you are not entitled to a great romantic life, to a beautiful partner. You have to work for it. A lot of us are put on this planet and we assume that if you work hard, you make a lot of money, you be nice, you are gonna get amazing dating opportunities. You're gonna get a beautiful partner, you're gonna get a model, you're gonna get an actress, you're gonna get this stunner with you when you just walk into a place. Of course not. You have to earn it. You have to work for it. You have to build yourself as a man. You have to go out and approach. You have to build social skills. You have to get rejected like crazy, and then you may get an outcome. You may. You're not entitled to an amazing dating life, amazing partner, amazing, beautiful partner that you just walk into a place with. You need to build your value as a man. You need to work hard and you need to approach. You need to get rejected. You need to fail hard before you get lucky, as they call it. And it's not getting lucky. If you build your value as a man and you go and put it out in the world, of course you will get women who are interested in you, and of course you're going to get an outcome commensurate with your actions. Just like any other work, getting a beautiful romantic partner who you're happy with requires work. Just like getting a six-pack, just like getting good athletic ability, making money. You have to work really, really hard to actually get it. So do not feel like you're entitled to it. Keep it at the back of your head that you have to actually work for it in order to get it. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is not something that lasts. You know that you watch a YouTube video or you watch a short and you get really pumped up, right? You feel like, yes, I can do it. I can build a personal brand. I can make $1 million online. I can get a six-pack. I can get great athletic ability, great romantic partner. But that motivation eventually starts fading and then you just stop taking action. Discipline, on the other hand, is I'm going to do it regardless of how I feel. People like Andrew Tate and all the other self-help gurus tell you this. They say that discipline is what makes things obtainable, goals. Making content sucks. You don't feel like it. I don't like filming a video all the time. I want to sleep and just watch the money flow in. I don't want to go out and create a course. I don't want to go out and watch other people in my niche to study what works. I don't want to go out and take a risk in my business. I want to just lie in bed and watch Netflix and play PS5, right? So honestly, what you need to do is implement a certain practice that'll get you your goal and keep doing it. Do it when you're sad, do it when you're happy, do it when you're pissed off, and the goals will come.
Karan, what is the hardest lesson you learned about masculinity?
I followed and listened to a lot of red pill advice over the years about dating. and it did help me a little bit. It helped me take action. It helped me put myself out there, take more risk in dating. But honestly, once you get your goals from it, you stop becoming that crazy about red pill stuff and that kind of content. You realize that you found a partner or you got a business, and now you can dedicate all your energy to that one thing. You don't want to just continuously be searching and making your life harder because you doubt that some woman's going to leave you or your business is going to fail. Thinking about the negative outcomes is what red pill content these days online teaches you, that things are going to break up. It's going to be chaos in the world, everything's going to go bad, inflation, cost of living crisis. You got to ignore that and focus eventually on your goals and your outcomes and not be completely negative and pessimistic about the world. That's the biggest lesson I learned.
What boundary changed your dating life the most?
The biggest boundary for me was honestly disrespect when it came to a first date or when it came to my personal boundaries. I have encountered my share of women who were rude, who were entitled, who did not exhibit kind behavior, and I tolerated it sometimes because of beauty or because I felt that there weren't enough of them in the world. I felt scarcity. Once in my 30s, I developed as a man. I developed my value. I worked on myself. Then what happened is I became more discerning. I became more selective. I realized that I had options and I do not have to tolerate bad behavior, and it's okay to mention that up front. And if the person behind you or the person in front of you doesn't change based on that, they're not for you and you kindly move on. So being able to walk away when you see bad behavior that's not in line with your values was the biggest learning I got. But you cannot just do it in the beginning. In the beginning, you do end up getting your boundaries broken, but that's how you learn to actually establish good boundaries. So that's been my biggest learning.
And the last question, when did discipline beat motivation in your life?
I luckily had friends who loved working out, who were into fitness, and I was around the right people. But eventually in my early 30s, I slipped. I got into a heavy partying lifestyle. I started to drink a lot. I used to come to work hungover. I think I had a big alcohol problem. Then something changed inside me. COVID happened, and I realized that I only have one life, and I already have made it in a certain way financially because I entered the tech market at a good time. I realized, why should I ruin a good thing? Then what happened is I decided to implement all the self-help content that I watched. Tony Robbins, all the dating coaches. I decided to eat clean. I decided to start working out. I decided to do it whether I liked it or not. And I am in somewhat decent shape today because of the actions I took when in my early 30s. Health is something that you care about the least when you're young, and only when you get older do you value it. Luckily, I had an awakening. I fixed my alcohol problems, my substance problems, and today I am speaking to you from Marbella in this beautiful pool, this beautiful beach club, and I am, with God's grace, in good health. That was the biggest change, I think, that happened to me because of implementing discipline. When someone tells you this, it sounds boring. You don't want people giving you advice about discipline, about motivation. You hate people preaching to you. When you hit rock bottom yourself in life and you screw up, when you apply it then, that's when everything changes for you. A lot of this conversation is a message to myself. It is a message that I wish I received when I was younger. If any of this resonated with you, comment below and tell me how I can help you. Feel free to DM me, and I'm going to be posting more such content on my channel. Thank you.